I have decided to go ahead and get the meeting rooms for the new headquarters up and running, and I've basically just duplicated one to the other. We've also got some leader space just right here. We've got some, what's the word, utility space right here, which it was pointed out to me that the central heating things look like an iron lung, which I can't unsee it. I can't. You zoom out and it just looks like there's someone just lying. It looks, I'm sorry, it does. And it's kind of I can't take my eyes off of it. I genuinely can't. It's really distracting. Who are you? Are you Odell okay, yeah, ex-team leader, that's fine. So just making sure. We did have someone from the service team using this office briefly, but that's actually someone that's allowed to use it. And then we should have at some point some of the X team using this space, because I've gone in and I've set everything up. We've got some programming space, we've got some design space, we've got art space, and then we got miscellaneous. Hold on a minute, there's a seagull. Where'd it go? There was what? I knew there were, well, where'd it go? There it is. I knew there were cats in this, but all right, there's a seagull as well. Good. That's fair enough. So yeah, we've got the X team leader in here. We still have the X team in the main building, in the first building. So I want to go in and I basically want to get these guys out of here. So we're going to go in, we're going to say, you know, no longer for the X team, which means go on and get getting. And don't come back, essentially. And that gives us two free development spaces in the main building, which is kind of cool. I'm going to stay in my office. I will say that. I am gonna stay in the office there because I like it in there. It's nice and cozy and warm. And I do have a radiator somewhere. I don't have a radiator. Oh, I do. It's behind the plant. So my office essentially smells like warm plant. What's going on here? In meeting. Interesting. Okay. Zippy team, anyone. Fair enough. So Zippy team is having a meeting. All right. That's fair enough. Is what that is. Let's just go ahead and speed things up a little bit and see if the X team actually does move into the new space. Because I think they're set up to hire new employees. At least I hope they are. They might not be. We're gonna find out together is what we're gonna do. It's kind of looking like they might not be, which is not great. We'll find out. I guess I could go to HR management and find out, couldn't I? It's a new day, no new employees. So what are we doing? So that's why, essentially, we need to go in and actually assign it to get new employees. So each room has 21 chairs. So if we go into here, HR management, 21, 21, 21, we could do 7, 7, 14, 7 is 21. So we could actually add 7 to that and say 28, 28, and 28. The reason we can do that is we have got this miscellaneous room here, which is the X team as well. So that should work, right? We should see a bunch of people coming in here to the new building. There they go. So the X team is doing their thing. They should be going to their new space, which they don't seem to be doing. 86 people on that team, by the way. A solid 86 of them, which is lovely. Not entirely sure where they all are. I'm assuming, yeah, let's go ahead and unassign this room as well because we don't really need it. So switch team to none, but we'll keep the room limited to meetings just so that if it does get used for something, it's going to be used for its proper purpose. And then yeah, everybody should just wind up in the new development space, which will be lovely. I'm really happy that this building's just like immediately working. And the other good news, I suppose, is XI is almost done. So we're almost at a spot where we can start marketing that. I'm refusing to market it until it's finished, because then we can just be like, hey, a new operating system for consoles. We're going to try and port antivirus to it. Probably. Yep, yeah, that'll probably happen. Burglar. What do you mean burglars are trying to loot my premises? Get out of here. Oh, wow. I like that. I like that they see security and just leg it. It's the middle of the day, by the way. It's 2 in the afternoon. It is 2 in the afternoon, and they're like, oh, lads, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna rob this. How many people have we got? We're gonna rob this company of 245 people in the middle of the day. That'll be a solid idea, lads. Really, really well done. Anyway, we should have next month all of the new X-Team members. X-Team sounds a little bit, it sounds like either extreme sports or adult entertainment. I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, moving swiftly on. Yeah, moving really swiftly on. We should have everybody coming in here. So this whole space, there we go. So it should start filling up, which it has. We should then, in theory, see this sort of move forward a little bit, which it isn't. I guess it's just the programmers that are going to be working at the minute. Everybody else is going to be doing sweet FA, which is fair enough. I mean, I don't really want them doing much else, I'm going to be honest. Unless we say... So my releases... Army Strike has been ported to sort of everything. Tank Base... If we go by releases... We could port it to this. It's already sort of on a few things. I mean, if we gave it to... I don't know who we give it. Give it to, like, one of the subsidiaries, I guess. Give it to you. Release date. There's nothing else we can put Wave Studio on. Army Trials Lite, X, Zip, etc. I think we're just going to be waiting on XI being done at this point. It's really not going to take that long. It's so close to being finished. Also, you. So what are you... You're not qualified for active tasks. Any particular reason for that, bud? Like, why are you here? Would be my question. Oh, okay. I can change your name. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Oh, that's a thing. Okay. Why have I not known this? Why have I never known this? That seems kind of important. Also, are they using the other bathrooms at the minute? I don't think they are. Why are they coming out? Okay, they're actually using the bridges, which is nice. Fair enough. I genuinely didn't know I could change their names. That's kind of... Huh. That's kind of huge. I'm gonna need to remember that because... There's things I could do, like Twitch subs, Twitch subscribers, naming employees after Twitch subscribers. That's a thing. That's not a bad idea. Naming employees after YouTube subscribers on occasion. Probably not a bad idea either. So, all in all, we can have a lot of fun with that. We can definitely have a lot of fun with that. Interesting that Army Strike is literally losing money now. I'm curious about something. So Army Strike made $136 million. Which is considerably less than what Tank Base did. There's not a whole lot to port it to be honest, but we could get a few more customers by throwing a bit more work in there. So we'll move Army Strike over to a couple of new platforms and hope for the best there. We might get, you know, we might get a little bit more money there, but it might have just sold to everybody. That's kind of my worry, actually. Hold on a minute. Let me slow the game down. Let me look at the details here. So 2.8 million, 2.4 million, sorry, consumers we can reach. We've sold 2.4 million. So essentially everybody that wanted to buy Army Strike, or everybody that could buy Army Strike, has bought Army Strike, which fair enough. Let's see, really simple print job there. We'll take it. 5.4 million is a lot. That's hosting. Let's throw that out onto the server. I don't think we can do 5.4 million by December, but I'm going to take all of these and find out. We can bring the priority of you down a little bit. Bring your priority down a little bit. Your priority can come way down a little bit. That should do it. Yeah, we can do that. We'll just do all of them, basically. I do think I want to try and get the company to a point where, like, I don't know, we can take any printing job at any time, you know? Print 10 million copies of something in a day. That would be, well, technically a month, but a day, you know what I mean? I think that would be nice. I think that would be really nice. I might try and do that. I might try and be a bit cheeky with it. Anyway, X, let's have a little look. You are so close to being at 100% on that code. I want it to be done. I really do. Let me see here. So iteration 4 for Army Strike World at War is done. Let's do it. Let's get that into development there, which will be lovely. Zip still has active users. Is there anything we can just cancel at the minute, support-wise? Not really. Army Strike, we can probably just end marketing because we're just spending money there, which is fair enough. I kind of feel like development's going really slow. Like I get the feeling that it's just like X is just not moving forward. You know what? Let's get a review. Let's send it out to Slide Tap, see what they think of it. See if they happen to like the state that it's in. 9.9 out of 10. I don't think I want to iterate. I think 9.9 out of 10 is fine. I know I've been saying that I want to, like, get it to 100%, but it's just sitting there. It's just not going anywhere. So we're going to leave it as it is. We're going to promote it. And we're going to start marketing it. And we're going to say it's going to release. Wait, it's a console operating system. Upcoming releases. We have a console operating system in December. So I'm tempted to say if we do November, we might get undercut by Stab Throw Garden Industries, which is, you know, if that is their real name. So I'd be slightly tempted, I think, to go for maybe February. I think February is what we do. So market releasing February of 2018 gives us a good few months to basically get bugs fixed. We can put out a press release. We can do a press build. We'll throw hype in there as well. And essentially, we'll just hope for the best, you know? Oh, wow. Got a lot of people retiring. You guys are on the Zippy team. You guys should get replaced relatively quickly, I would hope. Also wondering if announcing a release date's enough to start getting followers and something. It is. Oh, no, we did a press build as well, didn't we? What do they think of it? Nerdrasoft has put out a build for XI. Let's see what they have to offer. The target demographic doesn't really know who Nerdrasoft is. What do you mean? What do you mean? We haven't really heard about XI. It might be the new big hit, and it has all the new features. They're aiming for February 2018. What do you mean they don't know who I am? Do you even know? Well, they don't know who I am. There's no point asking. Okay, release that. There we go. So what is this? So we put out the build and then we announced it. All right. Nerdrasoft is not well known in this market. Really? Like, really? So that's my business reputation. You know, I mean, to be fair, audio tools are kind of our big thing. FPS and RTS is kind of our big thing. So, I mean, fair enough. That's fair enough. All right. Well, I'm slightly disappointed at that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm slightly frustrated that it's like, hey, Nerdrasoft, who's that? That's great. Thanks. An employee's not having their social needs met. Good for the employee. I mean, it's literally not, but whatever. That's fine, I suppose. Now here's the question. If I go to my releases, I can't start working on a sequel to XI until XI releases, annoyingly. But that's probably fine. I'm pretty sure all my teams are doing something as well. So I guess at this point, what we need to do is, can I get rid of this floor? Is that a thing that will let me do? It is. All right. So the reason I wanted to do that is because I want to grab those 2 rooms and I want to just go into here and I want to clone them. Basically. So rotate and do that. Makes it easier. You know, it means I don't have to, one or more rooms is used for support. Okay, this bit might be slightly trickier. Grab that one, clone it, put it there, grab you. Really? Okay. Well, that's fine. We can just go in, select all furniture, and duplicate the furniture. Just like that. Not necessarily going to bring everything over, but that's not really the end of the world. We can go ahead and get the fan back in there. Get the fan. We had radiators back here, didn't we? So radiator and radiator. Gonna need the paintings back on the walls as well. There we go. So essentially this space over here is going to be used for the other operating system that we want to do. So if we go in here, we have the computer OS team. We're going to go in, we're going to say that those 2 rooms, and let's see, this room and that room are all going to be limited to the computer OS team. This one's going to be limited to leaders. This one's going to be limited to meetings. And then this room, I need to go ahead and select all those. Let me see. Select all of those and delete. Because this one is limited to programmers. This one is designers. This one is going to be artists. And then this one is going to be anybody. So what we can do is go in here, HR manage, handle wages, handle complaints, education level, blah, blah, blah. -1, so it's unlimited. And then it was 21. No, sorry, it was 28 across the board for all of those. With high salary and etc., etc., etc. Give them a budget of about $50,000, and then we just need to get someone that can actually run all of that. Is what I'm thinking. So let's go into here. We're going to be looking for HR, if I remember right. It's been a little bit since I actually hired a new leader, so this will be interesting. So handle complaints and salaries, handle education, handle hiring. Socialize. What is it we need for meetings? So you need to be able to do... Interesting. So you need to be level 3 HR, level 3 socialization. Is what that tells me. So sort by skill. We need... I don't think we're going to get necessarily level... Well, we might. We might get someone here. Level 3 socialization, level 3 HR. Come on, give me somebody. I might need to look at... Hey, there we go. All right. Denny Barker. You are short-tempered and generous. That sounds like an interesting... you know, you've been working really good, fella. You've been doing a great job. Here's a raise, but I don't like it. Basically. So that should be fine. He can go and do his thing. And we probably do want to just make sure the minimum or the preferred age is as young as possible. So that should start filling up the computer OS team when Danny Barker gets... Oh, wait. No. Employees, Danny, roles, leader, and do all that as like secondary. There you go, bud. So now that team should start filling up with 84 people. We should have everybody coming in this morning to get to work. Maybe not, because they were hired today, so they'll be in tomorrow. There's good old Denny right there. All right, it looks like Bob Newby from The Sims, doesn't he? Hold on a minute, look at this. Straight up looks like Bob. I mean, he's bald with a beard. He could, it could be bald and bankrupt. Don't know if anyone watches that YouTube channel, but it's literally bald with a beard. It could be anybody, but I default to Bob Newby. Is my thinking. So that's fair enough. I'm also thinking that's you know, probably not a bad idea to go into construction here and buy up a bit more parking space. I'm thinking, well, we could actually just extend the multi-story up if we really wanted to. But I think for these buildings, it might not be a bad idea to just be like, buy, Delilah. And then throw some parking in here, essentially. So throw that in there, throw that there. That should sort them out a little bit, is what I'm thinking. Should keep them relatively happy. A cook is unable to find a stove. Mate, you just got here. That's why you can't find a stove. You just got here. All right? Like, you turn up for work early before the other guy clocks off, and you're like, I can't find a stove. Why do you think that is? Because the other guy's still working. Meanwhile, you're taking up valuable time at reception filing complaints. All right? That's why. Needless to say, not a huge fan of that cook. You know, I think it's fair to say. Anyway, let me pause for a second and delete those two elevators. Let me grab everything in that room, go to build mode, go to duplicate, and fire that in there, just so that we have that sort of sitting area once again on this side of the building. Duplicate you as well. There we go. This space up here is gonna need similar treatment, so delete. I didn't want to do that, actually. I wanted to duplicate you two, move you there, then delete you two, grab everything in here, duplicate, move it up. There we go. So we'll just duplicate the painting, do that and do that. And I realize haven't necessarily sorted all the doors yet. Probably want to do that. Just notice the doors were kind of against the desks there, which isn't exactly right. But that should sort everything for them. That should keep them happy. And here's hoping that we can put them straight to work on a computer operating system, because to be honest, we probably need one at this point. We do probably need one. So let's give that to marketing team again. Get them doing a bit more work. Yeah, you can have a raise, I guess. That seems fine by me. And again, we should see, hopefully, yeah, so all that space filling up. We've got the computer OS team coming in. We probably want to get more cleaning going as well, because this place is going to be filthy. But whatever. Let's just start, I guess, working on a computer operating system. I don't think I have a computer operating system available. It's very tempting to buy one and then continue it as my own thing, to be totally honest. So if we look at all software, we have Lion, which can we get details of? Can we look at, there's a lot of things run on it. If we look at the franchise, we have this one released in, I don't know, when was this released? Ah, right. 17 years ago. So 17 years ago is when Lion 7 was released. No, not 17, 27 years ago. Why do I think it's 2000? Okay. 27 years ago is when this was released. Good lord. It's tempting to grab it. I guess I doubt there's any fans of the franchise left, though. Reputation-wise, yeah. So, needless to say, it's not really done much. I think it'll be a waste of time. I think we just start from scratch. Let's just do our own thing. So develop software, operating system, computer. It's going to be doors is what it's going to be. Because I'm totes original. And new framework. It's going to be the door. Oh, hold on a minute. Door core. Nice. With my accent, that sounds brilliant. And yeah, it's just going to have everything is what it's going to have. Just everything it can possibly have. So we'll do that kind of thing. I mean, it's quite expensive already. Can I not do... There we go. Bit of 3D rendering, bit of networking. Approximately 8 years. That might take a minute. That might take a minute. Oh. You know, so hold on a minute. No, not door core. Firestar rocks in Twitch chat. Yes, for those watching on YouTube, this was streamed live on twitch.tv/ConflictNerd. Gonna be happening every week. You can tune in every Monday. That's beside the point. Door frame. Door frame. Brilliant suggestion is what that is. Also, probably don't want this, but is this all I can do for a computer operating system in the minute? I guess it is. That's fair enough. Let's bring the price down to 175. It's an original IP. It's going to be on the primary server. It's going to be running on the store server. That'll be all right, I guess. Sure. And then we give it to the computer OS team, and the computer OS team brings it down to approximately 6 years. I don't know why that's highlighted in red. I'm assuming because I genuinely don't know. Genuinely have no idea. But that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Is what it is. It does recommend more programmers than we have, annoyingly. But sure. That's probably fine. Is what that is. So let's go to next page. We are not gonna have a publisher. None of that stuff. We're just gonna start development. And there we go. So doors is underway. We have a computer operating system I'm actually gonna be able to do things with. I'm actually gonna be able to put zip on a computer operating system. It's weird, isn't it?